And it's Atlanta to start out. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Adebayo is out there with Duncan. Then it's Smith. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Holiday in at point guard. Now here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Now Holiday. Outside Roy. Adebayo with a screen for Roy. What a terrific move that was.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Outside Tatum. Stojakovic against Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, and the length of Stojakovic causes problems for the defense. He's excellent at forcing the issue and getting you to foul him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Holiday surveying the floor. For three, Roy. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Roy's got 5 now. And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for the playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. Here's Roy, following the score by Josh Smith. Pass to Adebayo. In the corner, Smith with it. 4 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. To the inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here is Holiday. For 3, Roy knocks down the 3 ball. Roy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give a chance to discuss some potential alterations. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get high-pumping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restricted position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. And the Hawks with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Tatum. And the layup ball. Tatum's got 6. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holiday against West. Stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Here's West. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Boston Celtics. Roy passes to Holiday. Back to Roy. Out to Duncan. All alone. Sabonis grabs the ball.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Team seconds. Peja Stojakovic. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing, covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching the players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
About 5 of 6 to start. Looks like he brought his A game.
Smith on the wing. West against Holiday. For 3, Roy. Here's Duncan. And the basket is good.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Play with it. 8 points for him. Holiday dishes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's West. The Knicks making the shot. Lays it up off the glass. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Here's Sabonis following the basket by Bam Adebayo for the finish, and Duncan throws it down.
Bam is a menace defensively. This time he uses those active hands to start the break.
Outside, Sabonis. Duncan against Tatum. Over Duncan. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 15.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Holiday, the pass to Smith. Duncan against Sabonis. Duncan inside. Over Sabonis. Duncan can't hit. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. All the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Our decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? Well, certainly, CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Last passes to Stojakovic. Outside Collins. Here's Petrovic. Robinson pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
On the wing, Stojakovic. Defended by Butler. West against Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Hawks making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Pass to Suggs. Adebayo with a screen for Suggs. Now here's Adebayo. Suggs looking around. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Jerome. Pass to Petrovic. Clock at 6. Over Suggs. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Brunson. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. New York comes into this. He's following a loss to Houston. Suggs with the steal. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Inside, here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Knicks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Suggs in at shooting guard. Now, here's Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Well, Sabonis will bring a level of physicality every night. Big-time skill, big-time toughness.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Over to the left wing. Suggs with the ball. Sabonis defending.
And despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
First trip to the line for him here. Goodrich, he's checked in for Atlanta. He doesn't get the second one.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's on the line.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Now, here is Stojakovic. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Petrovic. Takes it inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Brunson outside. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. West is checked in for Petrovic. And a switcher also for New York. Marc Gasol's checked in for Bam Adebayo. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe, in any of those regions. They do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Now here's West.
And when you look at all the things this man brings to the game, the focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from West. And both free throws good for West. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Butler on the wing. Back to Brunson. West with the steal. And there's the drive. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
West against Brunson. Outside Butler from past the arc. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, this is a player with every move in the book. Marc Gasol uses that pump fake to get to the free throw line.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Here's Butler. Sherry West making his last shot. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Six on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. Oh, good on the triple. The Hawks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Sabonis slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis, attacking and using his size to his advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. On the free throw, no good.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Goodrich. West a screen on Suggs. Suggs against Goodrich. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Gasol is screen on West. Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Robinson. Duncan comes in for Gasol. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Butler. And Troy in for Suggs. West with a wide open look. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. West has got 11 points.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Now here's Duncan. He's got 6. Roy from outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Here's Tatum. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Roy against Goodrich. Back to Brunson. Fires for three. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Goodrich. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Atlanta making some changes. Sabonis comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for John Collins. New York's gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Pass to Duncan. Back to Brunson for the three. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Now here's West. He's got 11. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Goodrich against Roy. Back to Brunson. Duncan with the screen for Brunson. Out to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
And at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Now here's Goodrich. Stojakovic kicks to Tatum. Free throw line jump shot. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Brunson. West with the steal. Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Roy. Back to Brunson. Duncan with the screen for Brunson. We are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Hawks. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. So, a pressing question. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Tatum out there with Sabonis. Then it's Goodrich. Then it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's West in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Sabonis with the steal. Banked in off the glass. Goodrich has got his second bucket tonight.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
West against Holiday. Pass to Roy. Adebayo with the screen on Goodrich. Shot clock at 5. And then Roy with the jam.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
Right side Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Roy passes to Duncan. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
But Drew Holiday is just so solid in the two-man action. You see it on display there.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum from 3.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Roy against Goodrich. Outside Holiday. Duncan with the screen on West. And Holiday kicks to Duncan. Out to Smith. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Goodrich with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Sabonis sets the pick for Tatum to the paint. Sabonis, the pass to West. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Tatum, that's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Knicks trail by 8. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. For 3, Roy, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside for Roy. And again, New York with the triple. where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance. And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Knicks on defense. And it's Goodrich missing. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Pass to Roy for the lead. They get it again. Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And here's Tatum for three, and he's good on the three ball. Tatum's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Pass to Smith. Here's Duncan. On the wing, Brandon Roy. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Roy's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Sabonis with the bucket.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Holiday dishes to Roy. It's stolen by West. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
No good from Duncan. The Hawks leading by 4. And here is Goodrich. Pass to Tatum. Five to shoot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Tatum's got 38 points.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Duncan down low. Tatum on him. Shoots a fader, and Duncan gets it to go in. Duncan's got 16.
Yeah, you got to honor Duncan from the mid-range. When he's got space to shoot, he does not hesitate.
And Adebayo sends it back. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For New York, they had gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Sabonis. Petrovic is checked in for Goodrich. And it's Ty Jerome in for West. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Smith. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Drew Holiday. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Knicks, Smith comes in for Duncan, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Roy.
Next substitution, Josh Smith.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Back to Brunson, Latrey, and Tatum pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Suggs. Count the basket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Brunson outside. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Outside Tatum. Robinson with the block. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brunson kicks to Suggs. Connects from three-point range. Suggs has got 6.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's Jerome. Sabonis' screen on Brunson. Pass to Tatum. Over Smith. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Atlanta. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Sound shot. Long rebound. Marks. You got to get to the elbow.
Defense is so important to him, and he's not seeing it from his squad right now.
Lackluster. And you know, Kevin, that's not going to sit well with Coach Tibbs.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Smith. Jalen Brunson out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Robinson, and it's Butler in at the 3. Brunson the pass to Suggs. Back to Brunson. The 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Suggs. Fires from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. The shot's good from Brunson.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Suggs with the steal. Out to Brunson. Here's the teardrop. Rebounded by the Hawks. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Butler against Goodrich. Pass to West. Shot clock at 6. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Brunson surveying the D. And the 3 off target.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. West against Brunson. Sabonis.
Well, there's a hustle about Mitchell Robinson. He is so good defensively because he works his tail off.
Here's Suggs. That one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Jalen Suggs.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's West. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Hawks making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. The free throw drops for West. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. West against Brunson. Outside Butler. 3-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. West outside. In the corner, it's Sabonis. West outside. Shoots over Brunson. Takes the 12-footer and hits. West has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Different look for New York. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Robinson. Duncan comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Roy in for Jalen Brunson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Back to West. It's stolen by Adebayo. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Smith, and it's just Smith with the finish.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Now Goodrich. West outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in. West has got 9 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Suggs against West. Back to Duncan. Goodrich against Roy. Duncan with the screen for Roy. It's up a 3. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Roy. Duncan's got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
West passes to Goodrich. Outside, Sabonis lets it go with a 3. Petrovic's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Duncan outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Suggs kept alive. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Pass to Petrovic. Goodrich against Roy. Now here's Goodrich. He's covered closely. Missed inside. Roy with it. Now Suggs. Now Duncan. Defended by West. There's Petrovic. West outside. Pass to Goodrich. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Roy. Here's Adebayo. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
West kicks to Sabonis. Petrovic with the pass to West. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And memo to the rest of the team, continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the 4th.
Bounce pass Suggs. Roy from outside, and that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 6th assist on the night.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Atlanta making some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for Petrovic. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Butler's checked in. Adebayo against Tatum. Pass to Goodrich. Tatum with a screen on Roy. Here's Goodrich. Back to Tatum. Duncan grabs the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Suggs. Down low. From deep, Adebayo. Duncan kicks to Adebayo. That shot's wide open. And that's 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Tatum on the wing. Goodrich against Roy. Now here's Goodrich. Into the lane. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Buries it from three-point range. West has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
I mean, that's what I call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Adebayo with the screen for Suggs. The kick outside to Butler. Offensive rebound. West against Suggs. Butler is screen on West. Outside Butler. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
You had an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
And here's Tatum for three. The Knicks shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Bounce pass Suggs. Outside for Roy. Back to Duncan. Fires the three. Knocks down the three.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Adebayo. Smith comes in for Brandon Roy. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jalen Suggs. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Puts it up from 17. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
And he commits the intentional foul. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And here's Tatum for three. Nailed from three-point land.
He's such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Here's Suggs. Duncan with his screen on Goodrich. Here's Suggs. Oh, no good.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much with Bam Adebayo. How resilient were you guys tonight?
We got grit, we got dogs, man, and we know what time it is. So I'm just happy for my teammates and teammates that I got, man. They really pushed me to be who I am, and I can't thank them enough for that.
You were locked in down the stretch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Tim Duncan.
And these won't hold me down.